Yes.
Yeah.
So how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. What about you?
Also good. I'm
Yeah.
doing everything is
So,
fine.
oh, I'm so happy to hear that. How's your journey with English? That's what I want to know.
Journey is going wonderful.
Oh,
And
fantastic.
yes.
So you're very happy with us, Clapingo
Yes.
Tutors.
Yes. Yes. Clapping good trainer, tutors. Mm, I'm so happy.
Oh, great. So the journey continues, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, because you have to be here for quite some time to be quite confident and master it, right?
Yes. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, no. I have learned any skill, any discipline. If you want to master, you must devote at least 5 years in that skill, then you would be have mastery in that field. It take 5 years to be master any skill, any
Yeah.
discipline, any
Yeah.
talent.
Yeah, true. They say actually for mastering any talent, if you say like that, the what I heard some time back is 10 years. Actually, that is any kind of art form or anything. So 10 years they say you really master it, right? Yeah,
People
yeah,
automatically, oh, you are good at this, you are good at communication, you are good at selling, you are good at fitness, you are good at this, you are good at that. So if you want to get voice reward from another people, then you have to all at least devote 5 years.
yeah. Correct. You said it. So there's no looking back. Even I can see a sea change in you.
Okay.
You
Thank
are
you.
really confident now because we met, I think, 2 to 3 months back, right?
You know, you remember?
Yeah, I remember meeting you.
Wow, nice. Thank you.
Yeah, I
You have
remember
good
meeting you.
memory.
Yeah, yeah, because those who come repeatedly, I do remember.
Okay.
Yeah. So at that time, you were a bit reluctant. I think even I was new to the field at that time. I had just started. I was a novice, and I was just learning the art of because it's been quite a while since I've not been teaching. Okay,
Okay.
5 6 years, and then I came suddenly here. So
Hmm.
it takes quite a while to get to know the nuances of this new field. So I am
Sure.
also learning daily on a daily basis, and from you all, it's really a nice journey. I'm also enjoying instead of simply sitting at home. It's a good time pass and my passion. So in that way, everything is just fine. So we have a very beautiful topic today: boredom.
Yes.
I think, as far as you and I are concerned, there's no place for that word in our life, right?
This day.
Boredom has no place in my life. I never get bored.
Yes. No. I think this day. You are correct that these day people are not getting bored. No. Why? Because it's all because of cell phone, because of internet, because social media. You
There's no chance of you getting bored. How can you get bored
yes.
in this fast paced life? Because just consider 50 years back, how did people live? Nobody had a cell phone. And electricity in my village, in my town, by the time it's evening, the light was something like very dim. We couldn't even sit and study properly. It was that
True.
bad. No TV, nothing
No
in the house.
TV, no
No
social
TV,
media, no mobile.
no
Only we
mobile.
had a friend. In order to get entertainment, you have to connect with, associate with your group, friends.
Yes, friends, that's all.
And that's how
Th-
you can do.
yeah, that's all. But now in this fast paced world, still people get bored. Do you think it makes sense? Do you think boredom has such a big thing nowadays in the present world?
I don't
Not
think
much.
these people are getting bored.
No, no,
If
no.
people are, they are dive into social media, internet, cell phone. If they are alone, they are just using their cell phone, they are watching, they are getting entertainment. So I don't think these the people are getting bored,
Correct.
right?
Actually, yeah, yeah. At the click of a finger, you are connected with the whole world.
Whole world, yes,
Whole
yes, yes.
world. It's in your, it's here in your fist. We
In
can
your,
say,
yeah, in your fist, yeah, the
yeah,
all information, all entertainment, all knowledge, Just
Yes.
you can click a button and you can get the all information. So
Yes.
this is your choices. Okay,
It's your
your
choice.
choices. What do you watch? What do you see? What do you listen? What do you read?
Yeah,
It's so.
that's it. At all costs. That's the first idiom we have. At all costs. That
Mhm.
means in any case, whatever be the situation, somehow, you have to do it. My sister had high fever yesterday, but at
Mhm.
all costs, she had to write the final exam. No chance. Even if she had fever, at all, she had to write it because that was the last paper and the last exam. At all costs. That means whatever be the situation, you badly have to do it.
Yes.
Okay? Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, can you frame a sentence? At all costs.
Okay.
Mm.
I'm going to conduct a free fitness training this Sunday,
Mhm.
and I'm inviting almost 50 people in that event. So at all cost, I have to attend that event 7 o'clock early morning.
Excellent. Beautifully said. Very good. Okay. So, next is this is something which I have been hearing ever since I was a child. An idle mind or a brain is the devil's workshop. Correct?
Yeah,
You
true.
totally agree with it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
So we shouldn't. I mean, idle mind, doing nothing. That's when people start getting involved in all unwanted things. When you're idle,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
if you have a good routine, waking up in the morning, going to the gym, getting
Mm-hmm.
involved in something, and then then you won't have any problem, right? What is your take on it, Deepak?
I after wake up,
After waking
after
up,
waking up, sorry, yeah. After waking up, I thanks God
I
that
thank
they are
God.
giving me another.
I thank God.
Okay,
I
I thank God.
or you should say, I say thanks to God.
I pay gratitude. Can I say
Huh? I am grateful.
I pay gratitude? Yes.
No. I am grateful to God. I
Okay.
express my gratitude. I express my gratitude.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
express my gratitude,
Gratitude.
and then I,
A thankful
yeah,
prayer.
yeah, thankful prayer, and then I make a black coffee so that I can get out of my drowsy
Well,
mode.
excellent. Yeah, we need to do something to get out of that
Yes,
drowsy mode. Yeah.
yes, and then I write down my to-do list, or I have to write down my goals,
Mm.
dream,
You do it almost
and
daily, Deepak?
yes, yes,
Oh, really nice. Okay.
yeah, and then I do meditate on that half an hour, and then I leave my home for training,
Okay.
you know, and then I come home around 11:30, 11 o'clock, sometimes 12:30, 1 o'clock, and then I make my dinner. I'm sorry,
Lunch.
whatever is your lunch, and then what if I have Clapingo session, then I attend that. Otherwise, I take
Mm.
rest for 1 hour,
Mm.
and then I read books.
Mm.
I read a book. Sorry.
Yeah.
Apart from after that, after reading books, I read book for 2 hours. It's all about sometimes 2.5, sometimes 3 hours,
Mm.
and then I have to go through vocabs, whatever different vocabs. If I found in the book, I have to revise that,
Okay.
and then again around 5:30 or 5:30 around, I leave my home to train people.
Train people. Oh.
Then I come home around 9:30, 9:45, and then I
And you
make my
cook dinner. Cook
yeah I
dinner.
make my dinner, yeah, after having dinner, and then hit the bed.
Yes. Oh,
Or
good, good.
practically again after having dinner, I do again visualize. I do meditation
Oh,
regarding this
that's
all, and then
nice. Very good. Very, very good. Now, what is your favorite streams of sports?
I had cricket.
Hmm.
I used to play cricket
Were you an
a lot.
athlete? Were you an athlete during your school days? Were you an athlete?
Not athlete, but we used to play a
Okay,
lot.
that's all.
Yeah.
So you didn't pursue any special stream of sports like
No.
football, basketball, no, badminton, no.
No.
Okay, because you being, a fitness freak, I thought maybe during your school days or college days, you would have been, no, nothing of that sort.
No. No. No.
Okay, okay. So, in your opinion, you say nowadays people are not bored. Okay. Now, there are times when, because even when I talk to my friends, sometimes they say, "Oh my God, today it was such a boring day. I was so bored. I didn't have anything much to do." So, what do you think, Deepak? Could be the reason for certain people to feel bored?
The people who get bored because they have don't any direction in their life. That is why they get bored.
Uh,
If
yeah,
you know
yeah, yeah. Mhm.
where you are going in your life, then I don't think you have a time to get bored. Even we say, "Oh, I wish I had a 1 hour more in day so that I can finish that task."
That stuff. That's how it's working nowadays, isn't it?
Right, right, right.
Yes.
And I wake up 4 o'clock, every day. I hit the bed around 11 o'clock. I wake up
Yeah,
4 o'clock. Why? Because I don't get time, to
correct.
get bored. I have,
Strict
what
timetable.
do, yeah, and what, stake my schedule,
Yeah.
right? After finish this Clapingo session, what I have to do. After finishing that, what I have to do. So I have to-do list,
You have a to-do list. Good.
right?
Yeah.
And I know if throughout the day, each and every hour which I am devoting, is it is that event or is that work taking me towards my destination or not?
Yeah. You are
Right.
quite focused. I can see it.
Yes.
You are really
Yes.
focused. But unfortunately, not everybody have the liberty to be like this. Point number one, many are not free enough to dream, especially when it comes to the matter of women. You are a man, you are independent, you're free, you can decide your destiny. It's in your hands. But this doesn't happen with most of the women, right?
Because they, yeah, and let me tell you, would you like to speak further?
Definite. Carry on.
Okay.
No, you carry
So
on.
okay. So why our youngster are drifting here and
Youngsters
there, and
drifting.
youngsters, right? Drifting here and there, and they do not clear about their future. They do not know what to do, when to do, how to do. And those people, they, because no one, school doesn't teach you, how
The
to set a
values
goal,
of correct. The school
how
doesn't
to
teach
set a
you.
goal,
No.
how to how to manage money, how to manage time, how to prioritize your life, right?
Mm-hmm.
How to
Very true.
face failure,
Failure.
if you are
Failure.
failure, right? How to
How to
face
face
failure,
failure.
right? How to impress people, how to sell, how to negotiate. And that they only teach you, neither our parents doesn't know, nor school doesn't know. They
No.
only ask you learn, but no
No.
one teach you how to learn,
Correct.
how to learn, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You said it. You know everything, Deepak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everything starts from our home, you know our parents. If I'm educated, if I'm still reading, you know my kids will see, oh, my dad has so much books, and those all books regarding self-help, you know
Yes.
and these all books are teaching how to face failure, how to learn, how to
Yeah.
do not waste your time. Your time is more valuable than anything else, right? If he will read this book, he or she will read this book, do you think he's going to waste his life? No, never.
No.
And I will teach him whatever I have learned. I will teach him. But this, the parents are asking their kids to study, and they, what they are doing in front of them, they are watching TV, they are watching cell phone. He's to, my parents is making me fool. He's not doing the same thing and he's asking me to do. I used to think,
Correct.
my parents used to say that, go and study. Why are you going outside and for playing? Come and study. I used to think, oh, why they are saying now, always forcing me to study, study, study. They are not doing the same thing. But now I realize, when I got matured and realized, no, whatever they asked, they commanded me to do, that was correct.
Correct.
Until unless you are not, you know, have experience of those all knowledge, how can you teach your kids?
Yes.
School doesn't teach you everything. Never.
Nothing. Only
Nothing.
subjects.
Only
Only
subject.
subjects. Only subjects. It's not right.
And there is a saying,
Hmm.
very old saying, that formal education make you a living, right? Self education make you a fortune.
Hmm. Correct. Yes. Whatever you said, Deepak, I totally agree with you. And all these things have always been behind my mind. And I, being a teacher, I always say if I get an opportunity to meet the president or the prime minister or even the chief minister of my state, the first thing which I'll say is revamp the education system, change from the root. First 10 years, teach them life skills. Correct?
Yes, correct, absolutely right, no
This is
doubt.
all. Now that you spoke so much, let me also share what's in my mind. I always think if I was the education minister or if I was in some political position, I will say change the education system. Till 10 years, let them learn life skills. Let them learn how to treat the other human being, right?
True,
Give
true,
some
true.
respect, whoever it is, because we believe there is that element of God in each and every human being. You shouldn't look at others with a
Mhm.
blind eye, like, like he is a Muslim, he is a Christian, he is a Hindu, he is rich, he is poor. No, see
No,
everyone with one eye. The children should be taught. And if you are sitting in your house and you have a roof and dress to wear and food to eat in front of you, it's just because of the grace of the power above.
no
They
doubt,
should be
no doubt.
taught. Even you could have been that person on the road without anything. This, if you teach each and everyone when they are small, world will be different. Everybody will,
Beautiful.
this is not taught, but in other countries they are taught. The tiny children, how they behave. Have you seen the language they use with so much politeness? My granddaughter, who's just 5 years old, she corrects her own mom. Mom, what are you saying? This is not the way you talk. She's just 5 years. Each time I
Wow,
speak,
so
each time I speak to her, I'm amazed the way she talks. Because
great.
in other countries, the children are taught how to behave to others, what language to use. You should make them. Whenever I speak to, I feel so comfortable because there is no arrogance, there is no unwanted attitude. It is just they know how to behave. You'll be amazed to see others.
True, 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 true.
Yeah. So
Correct.
our education system, I always think, it should start from the bottom, grassroots level. Then we can build a new generation. At least after another 10 or 15 years, there will be a new young, generation with full of good ideas, good thoughts, all those things, right?
Yes, of
Still,
course.
after 10th, let them introduce the subjects. Children will learn quickly. They are all very smart. But the
Yes.
life skills, they will never ever learn if they are not taught.
And how many skills, whatever we get taught in school, how much percent do we use in our real life? 10%, maximum 10 or 15. I don't think 50% we use. We don't
No,
use
we
50%.
don't use.
Maybe
We
5 or
don't use.
10%, right?
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
So I don't know why our education system and we are, program our mind to spend, you know, I think millions of rupees on education. Still, we
Yes.
are not clear about our life, about our future
Values, future or
value.
values,
Right,
value life
right.
skill, value civic sense. That's what we lack. Civic sense. Does anybody follow any road rules? No. Nobody follows rules. That's the worst. Why
Right.
aren't they taught? Why isn't the government doing anything? This always works in my mind. What is your problem? Levy heavy fine. That's it. And once or twice, then they learn the lesson. Otherwise, nothing can be done.
True,
Now,
true.
let me ask you, Deepak. I feel, should sports be an integral part of our curriculum? Sports.
Yeah, of course. Why not? We must.
But you know what? Here, just in schools, there is just something called sports period. Okay, we all go, we play, we sweat, we come. Immediately, we have another period. Weekly, twice or something, you have games period. That's it. That's how it's been working. Instead of that, looking at the talent of the children, this is something which came up because you being a fitness freak, it's just working behind my mind. If sports were included as one of the main, curriculum in schools, so what happens? And let the children choose what they like. So
Yeah.
what happens? Not no restriction. The child will choose which sport the child wants. Okay? In that case, what happens? When you're physically active, your mind also becomes active. And when you start studying, you will be focused more. What do you feel?
Yeah, you're right. 100% right. Because, when our mind is like a muscle, right? And when you put your mind into study or in any physical activity, it's become more, stronger,
Yes, stronger, more
right?
focused.
More focused, you will have also patience. Fitness taught me discipline.
This is what I'm coming to. Now tell me, fitness is some kind of a sport. Now tell
Yeah.
me, what are the benefits of sports? What does a child learn? Now you think yourself to be a student, and imagine you are taking part in one of your favorite sport on a regular basis. For example, cricket. Now, if you regularly play cricket with your friends on a daily basis, what are the things which you are going to learn?
Very nice question. And fitness doesn't only teach you, train your body. It's train your mind, your behavior, your character, discipline, as well as I said, you will be more active as well, right? So there are many benefits of fitness.
Now, being in a group, I'm just giving you a clue. Because when it's any games, any type of game, be it badminton, be it cricket, volleyball, football, you name it, you're not playing alone. You're playing with your companions. There, what do you learn? Team spirit.
Yes,
Isn't it so?
yes,
Yeah.
true, true, true.
Yeah. When you're playing a game, you can't always be the person who's front and who's going to win. No, you should let the other person also do.
Also, yes, yes. How
See,
to manage,
how to manage,
you know,
how to be
how to
so good.
manage
For
things.
example, in this FIFA World Cup, you would have watched, right? Football, which
Mm-hmm.
got over a few months back. See, one person is not won't be able to strike a goal. The ball has to be passed by so many. Then only it
Yes,
reaches the that one person in front. He alone can't
true.
do. So if
No
that
one can do it.
no, if one of the person thinks, why should he hit? If that attitude comes, will the team win at all?
No, never.
No, no, no.
No.
So this is a very important thing. That is team spirit.
Team
Of course,
spirit.
discipline comes without saying. It's there. I mean, discipline. There's team spirit, value for time, hard work,
Mm. Hard
right?
work.
So
True.
once sports is, I feel, in foreign countries and all, sports has a lot of importance.
Lot, lot.
Extracurricular and co-curricular activities are given equal importance as academics.
Yes, yes, yes. But
This
in
change
our
should
country,
come
yeah.
in our
Yeah.
country. All these
And in
things.
our country, just only you have to study, study, study. And you have to get a secure
And
job, find a secure job, pay the
when
bill,
you
and die.
and there is such dirty competition among parents with their children. Oh gosh, I can't think of all those things. Any field, they're just cutthroat competition. Why? Why are we doing all these things? It's very sad, isn't it? Yeah. It's high
Sure.
time, because now you know what's happening in the other parts of the world. Okay, now just few more minutes left. Let me just, I have jotted down something here to give you
Okay.
feedback.
Sure. I need to note it down your feedback.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
may.
Go ahead.
It's just, Deepak, you have spoken very well.
Mm-hmm.
Your only problem is pronunciation of the word s.
So.
Like, I have noted down those. You seem to, the sh sound is coming at times. Those. How do you say THOSE?
Those.
Those. It should be s. Okay?
So those.
Those. Correct. Now it's correct. But before, when you were talking, without knowing, some other
Uh,
this thing was coming. Okay? That's why I've jotted
so
it down.
what did I say? Did I say those?
Yeah, correct. This is what you said.
Those. Okay. Okay. Those. Okay.
It's
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you correctly you pronounced. Even I got confused when you suddenly asked. Without knowing, it's
Okay.
coming. So you have already noticed, right? So it's THOC,
Mm-hmm.
those. Then what will he say if he will read the book? If he read the book, or if we are talking about what will my children say if he will read the book. Instead of that, you can say if they read the book. So you were talking
Okay.
in the future. What in future, if they happen to read the book, what will they say? Okay. Yeah, that you said. So instead what will they feel if he reads the book? Okay. Yeah,
If you read, if
the
you
read the
read,
book. Yeah, those, then get the time, the word. That is all. Information. Again, information, the pronunciation, information. It is
information. Okay.
information. That's all. Very
Information.
slight. Nothing much. Okay. That's a failure. How do you say failure? You have some problem pronouncing
Failure.
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 Failure. Failure.
Failure.
Failure. That's all.
Okay.
So just keep reading, keep listening. What do you listen to? Do you listen to any English news?
I listen to podcast.
Podcast. Try to listen to BBC News, BBC World News,
Okay.
because
Okay.
that's the best pronunciation which is accepted all over the world. It's called the
Okay.
received pronunciation, and it's too good. At least half an hour on a daily basis. Do listen. Okay. And continue your reading. What self help book are you reading? Can you suggest a few to me also?
I finished
Yes.
one study. I finished the power
How
of
many?
positive thinking.